Hello. So this is just a little video just to chat about, the journey, to chat about what happens in life and to, sit with what is going on and not wishing to be somewhere else, not wishing for it to be over. And, instead of looking at the negative in a situation, how can you see the positive? How can you see that in this very moment you are where you're meant to be? You are where, like, this journey that you're on, you have to go through these things that you go through to get to where you got to go. And it's like we all focus on getting to the end, we all focus on getting through it, we all focus on the outcome and the result, but what about the journey? What about what you go through to get to where you want to go? Like, what do you learn along the journey, and what are you missing by wishing you were somebody else? Like, what are you constantly saying every single day? Like, are you wishing to be somewhere else? Are you wanting to be somewhere else rather than in the moment that you're in right now? And knowing that everything that you go through in life, everything that you experience is part of who you are. It's part of becoming who you are. It's just an allowing things to happen, allowing things to be as they are, because they're out of our control. And it's like, we all have that thing of like being able to control everything in life, and we can't control anything in life. And something that I'm learning as well is that control is something that doesn't really serve us if we're using it in the wrong way. And knowing how can we surrendering to what is out of our control, out of, like, people, we can't control what other people are going to say, do, act, think, all that sort of stuff. It's coming back to who you are, taking ownership of who you are and taking ownership of what you can control and how can you surrender to what you cannot. And I feel like I see it all the time, people unhappy about in the moment that they're in, and because they're living somewhere else. They're not living in who they are. They're not living in what's happening in front of them right now, because they're seeing the negative of it. They're not seeing the good, not seeing the magic. And you're missing the magic. You're missing the point of the moment that you're in. And the moment that you're in serves purpose. It serves a lot of purpose. And how can you see the purpose that you're in right now? How can you see what is going on for you right now? How is it serving you in a positive way? So knowing that where you are right now is where you're meant to be. Where you are every single moment is where you're meant to be, whether it's hard, whether it's easy, whether it's magical, whether it's beautiful, whether it's ugly. Be kind to yourself. Choose to see where you are. Choose to see something that is beautiful. Choose to see it as like a gift. Everything is a gift, okay? And how can you see it? How can you see what you're going through right now as beauty? Yeah? So what I'm trying to get at is that, like, life isn't easy, life isn't hard. We can't control it. We can't expect all these things to happen, because if we sit in this ideal life planning all these things to happen and it doesn't happen, it causes us stress, it causes us anxiety, it causes us all this overwhelm that we don't need. And knowing that things like, journeys, situations, deaths, diseases, breakups, it all happens. And if we're constantly telling us that it's not going to happen, if we're constantly telling us that I'll never get sick, nobody will ever die, that sort of stuff. And then you put that pressure out that it's never going to happen. And then when it does, you live in that, why me? Why did this happen? Instead of just accepting it what it is. And I know that's hard. I know that's hard to process, but sometimes you just got to surrender to what it is and know that you're on the right path, that things will work out. No matter how many times you're brought down to your knees, that you will get through it, that life will keep going on, and that start living your life for you and not for other people. So yeah, this little video was just really about acknowledging the moment that you're in and being grateful for the moment that you're in, and not wishing you were out of this moment. Being proud of the moment that you're in and really, really, really appreciate it and love on yourself hard, and stop wishing, start appreciating, stop wishing to be somebody else, and just be grounded, be here, be right now. And yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys in a little way, because kind of did it for me, but I wanted to share it with you. Just wanted to talk to myself, but I feel like this is something that could resonate with everybody, because I see it so much in people wishing to be like others, wishing to be in a different situation rather than enjoying the moment, whether it's, like I said, whether it's something you don't want to be in. How can you enjoy it when you're in it? Because you can't get out of it until you go through it. So go through what you got to go through to get to where you got to go, and cherish the uphill climb, cherish being stuck in the mud, cherish being in the cyclone, cherish being on top of the mountain, in the sunshine, in the rainbows, all of it. It all matters. It serves a purpose, and whether you like it or not, it's part of life. So have an amazing night, guys. Bye.